Hello. Hello, this is Ken Clark for the webcasting for the 2019 Women's Mid-Atlantic at the Potomac Curling Club at the National Capital Curling Center. We have our feature sheet today is Fezzik's Dream versus Team McElroy.
For anyone who's been following, there are a couple lineup changes for both teams.
So here's Team McElroy's picture and Fezzik's Dream picture. There they are. Okay, now we'll get out onto the ice.
Although both have had a couple of lineup changes. So on Fezzik's Dream, their normal skip, Christina Lessie, is out. And we have Cheryl, I'm going to get her last name wrong and she's going to kill me, but Cheryl is subbing in for that team. She's playing lead, and so the rest of them have all sort of adjusted their lineup. I believe Heidi is playing second now, Erin is playing vice, and Sarah is skipping. And for Team McElroy, we had a change in their lineup as well. Virginia McElroy is still skipping, but their vice now is, I'm going to attempt to pronounce this, but Kate Ramolde. Then their lead and second also switched. So Lisa Kraling is throwing second, and Julie Chadwick is throwing lead.
So you want to announce yourself? We have a new webcast operator today.
Yeah, my name is Jessica Harzano. I've been curling for a year, so I might not know as much, but...
Oh, I bet you'll be amazing.
Yes!
And then...
Go for it! Yes, fine! Yes, yes, yes! Yes, fine!
And Fezzik's Dream is from Potomac, so they're a home team. And Team McElroy is from Philadelphia.
Thank you. Just a little more. Yeah. Better line. Thank you. Good work with that. Okay. Good work. Okay, yeah, you can go now. Yes, thanks. Yes. I want it in the house.
And Frank, you are welcome. So on our feature sheet here on B, we have yellow sitting 1 on the back 8 foot, but fairly well guarded. About 3 guards in the front of the house. So yellow's going to try to draw another one in behind, it looks like. Fun fact on sheet C, we have a couple of former college curlers that I used to curl against. So it's fun to see former college curlers end up coming back and being in the leagues. There's probably some on other sheets too that I just don't know about, but definitely some I recognize on C. Red is, I think they were were trying for either the promoter or the run back, if I was paying attention, which I was not. But they were peeled the guard, which is a pretty good result for them. That might have been what they were trying. I don't know. So it's a pretty good result. The center's now wide open. So yellow's just going to try to put that guard right back. It's pretty good. Probably going to sail into the house. Yeah, it's definitely a little heavy. But it's going to tap theirs back. So they're sitting 2, but both are behind the tee. So red's just going to try to draw right down to it. Since both are behind the tee, if they draw right onto it, they'll be shot. And I think they will. So they'll tap it back a little more than they had hoped to, most likely, because they're leaving themselves exposed, but still a pretty good shot. I'll say, I believe, if I paid attention, which, as we all know, I probably didn't, but the games on sheets A and D are both the B event. I believe the semis for the B event. And the games on sheet C and D are the C event. And I believe they are the quarterfinals. So whoever wins these games will play again tomorrow at 9 a.m. and then potentially again at noon. So they will be a little tired by the end, but
So like top 8.
red has one right on the button and then one in the back of the house, which isn't really helping them. Because yellow is still second shot there. Well, it looks like yellow's just going to kind of try to draw, tap maybe the red back just a hair, but basically just sit right on top of it. Has a lot of handle and it got a little out wide, so I'm not sure it's going to come back as much as she'd hoped. And that was Heidi. So, indeed, it crashed on the wide guard.
Okay, same thing, just a little left. Yes.
So, red is going to try to either draw another one in or put up a guard. Kind of looked like she was tapping for another draw.
Just draw it.
Yeah, she's looking for one sort of top 4 foot.
I'm going to here too. Just a little left.
easier than that, but we'll still stick around. And
Yep, better than the last time when they bumped their other red wave far too back.
So they're still sitting 1 and 2.
But
Although still wide open.
and doubleable,
Yeah,
if that's a word.
it's definitely a word. And if it wasn't before, it is now. Looks like Sarah's going to try for that double. This is Sarah Nystrom, the skip of Team Fezzik Stream. So she's going to try for the hit, at least get the one out. And I think she's going to try for the double to get both out. Looks a little inside. So not going to do exactly what she'd hoped. See what happens. Yeah, definitely crashed on the guard. Oh, it opened up the center a little, but not sure it really helped them much. So I suspect Red is either going to try to put another one in or most likely just guard. It's kind of a shame to guard if you have hammer, but I also have 2 sitting right in the forefoot. They're sweeping now, trying to bring it in to see if they can outcount that yellow, and I think they will. Oh, for sure they will. So they're sitting 3. I think they're pretty happy with that one. And so I think yellow's at the very least going to try to get rid of some of those, if not sneak one in. I think you probably could do a bit of a hit and roll and get yourself sandwiched between those 2 reds. It would not be a trivial shot, but it's there. I think she at least wants to get some things moving so that that red doesn't have a shot for 4. Even if you nose that top red one, you probably get certainly 1, if not 2 of them out. she's tight, so they're sweeping. And she's going to get that top red one. But yeah, she hit it a little off nose, and it over curled a bit, so it got the one out, but it didn't stick around to be second or even third shot. So right now yellow is third, and I think they're going to look at who's fourth and fifth to decide whether or not they want to try to hit that back yellow for 4. I can't tell. Or if they just want to draw for 3. It looks like they decided they're just going to try the draw for 3. Okay, with that ice, she's a little heavy. She might tap that yellow one back a little bit. So she's got backing, but that draw is wide open for 3. So this is Virginia McElroy with the hammer. Looks a little tight to me, but it's really more of a weight call than a line call. They just got to get full 8 foot, and I think they have it. Yeah, definitely have it. So that'll be 3 for red. And I didn't catch what happened on the other sheets, and they haven't yet posted the scores. A is just finishing. I think they just threw hammer, but can't see from here what happened. And C and D finished, but neither posted the scores yet, at least as far as I can see. So I don't know, but we'll update you as soon as we see those scores posted. Looks like on A, yellow scored 1. I don't know who had a hammer, but yellow took 1 or stole 1, depending on who had hammer. Oh, hi, Cody. Yeah. Bo, if they continue to not post the scores, I will eventually go harass them to post their scores. But I'll wait a little bit before I start bugging them about it. And yeah, I announced it a little bit earlier, but yes, Fezzik's Dream did change up their lineup. Christina Lessie is out, and so Cheryl is filling in, and as a result, and Cheryl's throwing lead, and so as a result, the rest of them moved up. So we have Sarah Nystrom skipping, Erin Jennings actually playing second, I believe, and Heidi is vicing, and then Cheryl at lead. So red was trying to draw behind, but just tapped the yellow just a hair. So I think yellow now is trying to put up a center guard the one that they have there from red being able to do a run back. Yellow's coming up just a bit short here, but they got it over, so they'll have a little bit of a wide guard, but it's in play. Still nothing out in the scores from C or D.
Oh, it's hot.
Eventually I will go poke them and make the sign that says, yes, please post your scores. But red is saying right up, but it's a little bit light. Well, I think they're trying to go to get it over, but I think it won't get over. I think it'll be hogged. Maybe it's over. It's over.
Thanks, Andrea, for handling all the commentary while I'm giving webcast operator lessons here.
No worries.
So if the excuse our little slowness in operation here has been giving a lot of instructions and fixing the raw names for the Team McElroy. But
yeah, well, they changed things up, so. And the comments on the live chat seem to agree that it was 1 yellow on C, even though they still haven't posted it.
Okay, if you want to go ahead and put that on C, you could do that.
Still no idea what happened under, but looks like yellow is still sitting 1 after that top by red. So red here is like coming with some weight. They're trying to hit that yellow out, but it looks like they might be a little wide. I'll hit the other yellow out.
So still yellow sitting 1.
Yep.
And they're trying to draw another one in, get some backing for that one.
This is Erin Jennings throwing right now. I think she's trying to draw behind. That was a really nice one. It's a little open, but it was great weight. It was really nice.
Yeah, beautiful shot.
Yep. Still wide open for the hit, so red is going to try to do just that, but makes him throw it.
Well, that's hit weight.
Definitely hit weight, but it's out wide.
Yeah, looks pretty wide.
I'm not
still
sure
going
that's going to come back.
Nope, still going out, still going out.
Yeah, that's not coming back. So, I think they're, sorry, either going to try to draw a third one in or just guard it. take their 2.
Or bump their yellow in and bury it a little bit would
That's
be good
possible too, yeah. I think really anything on that line. Sarah's indicating it's a little narrow.
Looks a little hot too.
Yep, that looks very hot. Might stick around. Oh, it's not nearly as hot as I thought it was.
Nope, not at all.
I lied. But it didn't curl. I was inside from what Sarah had called, but didn't curl nearly as much as I think she had expected it to.
One of those things, it's like, well, it'd be nice to have swept it a little deeper to out count the red, but on the other hand, that sets you up more for a double.
Yeah.
So.
I think they just needed it to curl more, and unfortunately it did not.
Not doing any good at the moment.
I don't think they've thrown that many down that line, at least out that far.
Coming pretty narrow. It's going to be on the front yellow, I think.
Yeah. I think they'll hit one of the yellows.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh.
Ooh. Ooh.
So, nope. Not at all
They
good.
made contact with one of the yellows, but not enough to
Nope.
get it out, really. Actually, they just buried it more.
More harm than good.
Yeah.
Buried the yellow, got the other yellow is shot, so yellow wants a guard.
Yep, yellow is like, let's block that up so they can't hit that one out. And then probably try to tap something later, which is probably a good idea. Prevent the hit now. And then if you want more than 2, attempt to tap.
And they'd like more than 2 since they lost 3 in the first end.
Yep. I think they'd at least like more than 1, but ideally as many as they can get.
Hard to get more than 2 with that red sitting with the red sitting there, but
yeah, their scoring area is really limited to the 4-foot.
And that one just didn't come back in at all, leaving their shot rocks wide open. So hit and roll to button looks like the call, or
Yeah, you might even have the double there.
Yeah.
If you hit that thin enough, I think that's there to get to double them. If you double them, you're sitting 3. Coming in, I think they'll certainly get the inside roll. I don't think they'll double him. I don't think it has enough weight. But that was a really nice shot because now they are sitting shot rock at least a quarter, if not more, buried. And the only hit I think yellow has on that red would jam it on their own yellow. So, what do you throw here? If your yellow could I don't know. Let's see what they come up with. I'm not sure I have a great idea. Might try almost like doubling those reds out. So if you hit the top red into the next red, you might be able to kind of chip out that red that's sort of sitting top 12 and not touch your yellow, but it's hard to tell if they're lined up for that shot. And it's a little dangerous because You miss that shot, and then you potentially take out your own yellow. And I don't even know if it's there because of those high guards. But that is one option. The other option, since this is not hammer, is just to go after their shot, knowing that it might take your own out, but that it will open up something for your last shot. And the last option is, of course, just to try to draw to the button. Scoring area, though, is really tight with that shot there. It looks like she's just trying to draw. And they did finally post the score on C, and it was indeed 1 yellow, so you all were right. And right now, yellow is, or sorry, I can't tell if yellow or red is sitting 1 on C, but it is hammer right now. So red has hammer, so they are trying for either 1 or 2, probably going to try to knock the yellow and the 4-foot out. But back on our feature sheet, I think Sarah was trying to draw, but came up a bit wide and ended up with just an extra guard. So now I think red's probably just going to try to guard up their shot rock there. And cut down the draw pass so that yellow can't get to the button. On C, looks like Allison's shot was a bit heavy, meaning I can't tell if it's 1 yellow or 1 red. I'm thinking it's yellow, but please don't quote me on that. But given that yellow is being put in front of the hack, I'm going to say it was 1 yellow. A steal of 1. And on sheet D, they did finally post the score for the first end, and that was 1 yellow. I think they're starting the second end. I don't know what the score was for that. Nor do I know what the score was for A. Oh, actually, they're still on their second end. Counting's hard. But I think that was hammer, meaning it would be 1 red from A, if I saw that right. And on our feature sheet here, Sarah was, I think, trying to draw to the button, but will come just a bit heavy. So I think that'll be a steal of 1 for red.
Yep, that it is. on sheet D, they did put up a score of 1 for yellow for the second end.
Ah, yes. I think we're up to date with all the scores. On A, I believe it is tied 1-1. On B, it is 4-0. On C, I believe it is 2-0, and then on D, it is also 2-0. And we have a center guard now, and I think they're trying to draw behind the center guard, but it's going to overcurl a little bit. Just tap it. Take it out of the way. The classic tick shot. Not sure that's what they were trying for, but not a bad result. So now they're trying to put that center guard back. And they won't quite get their center guard. They'll come a little bit deep, but it's fairly buried behind the yellow. They are now picking a winner of the 50-50 raffle for anybody who cares. There's just probably nobody watching on the web stream, but you never know. Probably most of the people watching on the web stream have friends or family curling who may or may not have entered the raffle. I believe the winner was announced, but I don't know who it was. Oh, we don't know who it was that won. Sorry. I couldn't hear.
Yeah, it was a little bit noisy in that warm room. So I thought I heard the name Martha, but I may have been mistaken. And whoever it was is playing out on the ice apparently.
Kind of looked that way. Oh yeah, somebody on A, I think, because I'm seeing someone go out there to let them know. Martha O'Connor. Oh, so the skip. Yeah. So she's yes. So she is a rich and happy skip right now. And she was in fact informed. So she did the yay sign.
So what is the 50-50 raffle? I
don't know how much money it was, but basically, if so you put in money for the raffle tickets, and if you win, you get half of all the money that was collected.
Ah, okay.
And the other half is a fundraiser for the club.
Ah.
So thank you to everyone who entered.
Yep, exactly.
And since I wasn't paying attention during the raffle, it looks like we have red still sitting one pretty much on the tee and fairly well buried. But yellow has one sort of top 12, top 8, somewhere in there. and trying to. Red right now is just trying to guard any sort of run back that yellow might have on their stone.
Looks like a guard weight.
Yep. Looks like a pretty good guard. I think that does the trick.
Yep, very nicely. Nothing coming down the middle now.
Nope. They're trying to do a promote or even just a draw. I think that's there to sort of draw behind that yellow, maybe tap that red a little bit. If it comes over enough, which it's starting to move. I don't know. Oh, it's pretty close. It will tap it, but not enough. Not enough to really get it out or anything. It's still sitting right on the button. That was a really good try.
If you're out here, that's fine. Keep plus weight. Keep weight. Yes, yes. Yeah. Yes. Wow, we're on the yellow.
And I think they're just guarding. I don't know what the call was because, again, I wasn't paying attention. But they knocked their own guard out a little. I don't think that's what they were trying to do. But so I think yellow is now going to try the run back.
That would be the right thing to do if you can make the shot.
Yep. It's all there. Maybe not. I don't think they're trying crazy weight. I think they're kind of trying a promote. Much more to like heavy draw weight.
Just enough to push the red to the back of the house anyway.
Yeah. That's probably reasonable because that way if you miss, you're
Nice.
still potentially usable.
Yeah, can use the red for backing potentially if you don't knock it out.
Yep. Sarah's calling him on. Looks like it might overcurl and be on their guard. I can't tell. Yeah, it is.
Well, opens things up.
It does. It does.
Wide open now at the moment. Well, not wide open in the sense that yellow is still hiding the red, but
Well, yeah. But a promoter run back is very doable at the moment. Red is going to try to make sure that doesn't happen. And their guard looks pretty good, but it might overcurl depending on how it checks up. Yeah, so it's not really going to be covering that at all. So I'm not so happy with that.
another run back attempt.
Yep. don't know if they're going to try a little bit more weight this time or if they're going to try a very similar shot. Can't come the same way. No, I think they're going to try similar weight, just come the other way.
Looks about the same amount of ice there.
So this is Heidi. Heidi Gross. And yeah, so I think a lot of our viewers, or at least some of our viewers who are chatting, are interested in sheet C. And I believe they are correct that red is in fact sitting a bunch. Sitting, I think 4. At least 3, I think 4. And on B, she came up a little short, I think.
Well, there went one of the reds on on sheet C.
Oh, I missed it. Oh, wow, okay. So it went from 4 to 2.
Two red on sheet C at the moment.
Yeah, I missed the actual shot, but it changed. Definitely changed. And on B, we have red still sitting shot with yellow second and third. So I think Heidi just came up a bit short. If I wasn't paying attention, but.
That made it.
No. I think that came up a guard. Or, nope, it's being taken out of play, so probably hogged.
Yep.
I'm half asleep right now, but that's all good.
Yep, been a long day.
Yeah. I was 7 in earlier, so.
Maybe while we're waiting, we should try to get that roster right on for the team Fezzik. So we have Cheryl Kaminska.
I'm glad you can say her last name.
What's that? Oh, I think that's what her last name is.
It sounds right. I just never knew how to pronounce it.
So we should enter her in there. Except I'm not sure how to spell it.
She has a name tag on, but. Oh, she had a name tag on. She might have put a jacket on over it.
I'll look that up quick. Make sure we get her name right.
Well, if you throw big weight,
hopefully she doesn't watch this back and try to kill me for not knowing how to say her last name. I love you, Cheryl. Heidi is calling him on. I think Sarah was a little inside. Oh, yeah. Let's see what happens, though. Oh, just missed. But that red is wide open now. So that is not a bad result. Because that red is wide open and yellow is then second, third, and fourth. So this guard becomes really crucial for red. I think they're kind of guarding for their life at this point. If they miss, yellow's going to have an open hit for 4. And if they make it, then yellow's going to have some trouble. So no pressure. Minska.
Put her into the system after this rock, I guess.
Yeah. That needs to come back, but it is. It is. Is it going to come back enough?
Yes, we know.
And they're sweeping now, trying to drag it over, but I think it won't. Meaning that yellow does have that hit for 4. I wouldn't call it wide open, but it's pretty open. From here, it looks very doable. And an update on C. Red did indeed take 2, so that game is all tied up at 2.
So on sheet, I'm trying to get our draw order here. So we got, it said Sarah skipping, is that right?
Sarah skipping,
Sarah's
Heidi is
skipping.
vicing, Aaron is playing second, and Cheryl is throwing lead.
Cheryl is lead, Aaron is second, Heidi third, Sarah, and no Christine.
Sarah's throwing the hit, and oh, they need to be sweeping that. Why did they come up? That's gonna overcurl. Sarah knows it.
Way
Oh no! Oh, okay. I was like, I think she might have just hopped him in for 2, but in fact that did not happen. She had enough weight on it to push that back one out.
So one more for Red.
Yep.
One more for Team McElroy.
Get it in there.
So could have been worse for yellow, but they need points and they're not getting them.
Yeah. Sarah definitely had the expression
keep
of,
going. Yes, yes, yes,
oh,
yes,
this is just not going well for me.
Yeah.
But she's doing fine. She's doing fine. And on D, since I don't think we've updated that one yet, yellow did take or steal another one, so it is now 3-0. And on A, they have not yet finished their third. I believe this is hammer that they're about to throw now. And I can't quite see, but it looks like red is sitting at least one. And it looks like on A, red stole 2, so that is now 3-1.
Going now.
So this will be Lisa Krelling throwing her shot here.
So red just drew one into the top 12, but it's wide open. So I think yellow's going to try to hit and then roll behind their corners.
So now we finally got Cheryl's name entered the system, so there it is.
Yeah, I'm not sure why Christine is out, but she's probably off doing something really awesome and fun. And I'm probably glad I don't know, because then I would be very jealous.
And there goes the red.
That was a pretty good one. Didn't
Yellow.
quite roll as far as they'd hoped, but got it out and got it at least partially buried.
And of course, red wants to get rid of that yellow. So there goes a red guard, but other than that, not. Oh, look at that! That yellow just all of a sudden took a chunk and
Yeah,
the last little twist to bite in.
Yep, so now they have one biting on the outside there. The red. And they kind of tap their own. So now yellow is sitting 2, one kind of buried in the top 12 and one back 4 foot. That's wide open. So red's going to go after that one in the back 4. She kind of slipped coming out of the hock, so it's definitely not going to hit the one she wanted. But I think she's going to try for a plan B, just to hit the guards on the other side. And she will, but she will not touch the one in the top 12. I think this is Erin throwing right now, and I think she's just trying to draw in and/or guard. Technically, those are not mutually exclusive, although they're kind of. But she drew another one in.
Yep.
It was pretty good. They look fairly frozen, not quite touching, but not more than, say, an inch or so separation there. So they're going to try to get a hit on those, maybe double them out.
And even ideally roll back behind the guard, but
Yep.
any of the above. Hit something.
Yeah, I think the key there is to hit something, and then...
At this point, any yellows that get out of the house are a good thing.
Yeah. Oh, tight. I think they'll make it oh, maybe
I don't
not.
think so. It's coming close.
It'll be
to the
close.
guard.
It'll be close.
Oh,
Yep, they'll make it
squeak by.
past. That's pretty
And
good.
there are 2 yellows out of the house.
Yep.
Nice shot.
Yep, they won't get theirs behind cover, but they got both those yellows out, so that was probably the important thing if you're red.
Not good for yellow, who needs all the stones they can get.
Yep.
So yeah, comment from Steve Johnson, show some bucks please. I presume he wants the sheet A with the...
Team O'Connor is, I believe, from Bucks County. I don't know about D, who's playing.
That's the House Cats versus who was down there? I can't remember offhand.
Yeah, I don't know. I could go over and look, but I'm comfortable.
Team Dunham. Team Dunham from Philadelphia. On Team Dunham, one of the women there is one of the is the mother of one of the
Of Andy?
of Andy Dunham.
I didn't know that.
Who joined our club this fall.
I did not know that. I saw Andy yesterday.
Yep, that's why he was here. He was watching Mom. So, yep, I was chatted with him this morning for a while. Actually, the whole Dunham family is a curling family with uncles and aunts and
Nice.
Mom and Dad. And Andy's got two brothers who are both curlers, although one of them is retired from curling.
Andy was supposed to be my doubles partner, but we didn't end up getting into doubles, so. Hopefully we'll be doing doubles together next half.
Yeah, I liked Andy. I've
a
played
good
one
guy.
game with him and another game against him, and he's a neat guy. Yeah. Though maybe he's not being a good son. I don't see him here watching Mom. So, but he was here this morning.
I don't know, maybe he's on the chat.
Well,
If he is, hi, Andy.
he wouldn't be seeing her anyway because
That's
we can't see any of D from this webcast. All we can see is a little bit of B and a little bit of A and C.
That's true, that's true.
Anyway, back to this game. A couple. You can see what's happening. A couple of reds in the house. They need to go away.
Yep. Yeah, red sitting two. Heidi started to push, felt a little off balance, so she readjusted. And she looks pretty good. Looks like a pretty good shot. We're staying on it, but it looks pretty good.
Well, got one
They were
out.
kind of frozen on, so I think one was probably the best she was going to get. But certainly got them moving and got one of them out, so it's a pretty good one.
So red probably just wants to guard this up at this point, I guess.
On C, it looks like red is sitting at least one, if not two. Can't tell. Definitely one. No question there. On A, red is sitting two. But it looks like yellow is trying to draw one in, but is coming up a bit short. And back to B. I think red is just guarding this. Yeah, I know we have a couple people definitely watching C. I'm sure Frank is, in fact, cheering for Allison, and Cody is cheering for Carly.
Well, that guard's going to be too wide.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to cover it.
Just didn't curl.
That side of the ice has been very straight, at least if you get out. So if you're yellow, I think you run your own yellow into their red. Yeah, definitely people following C.
Yep, so it sounds like a little bit of a competition of if this game ends early, do we go to A or C?
We'll try to keep you guys updated on all of them. I don't want to ignore our feature sheet, but since I know we have people caring about both A and C, we'll try to at least let you guys know what's going on each of them.
While we're waiting here, we can take a closer look at the sheet C house. So yeah, it's red sitting 2 on sheet C at the moment.
Yes. We have Heather cheering for Shannon as well, so at least at least 3 people cheering for that team. So we'll definitely try to keep you informed.
And here comes another red stone on sheet C. And it looks like, what's it gonna do? Just not much. I don't think it's gonna help.
I think it's gonna wick off that guard there. Maybe they'll get a little roll.
Yep. Okay.
A little
That
bit.
helps guard up that side. It helps.
I don't think it does a ton, but it doesn't hurt. And on A, it looks like yellow got a nice one in, and they're sitting full 4-foot. But red's going after it, so we'll see what happens.
Back on sheet B, here comes the yellow. Doesn't look like it's gonna hit where they want it.
No, it's gonna overcurl. They might be able to pick it. Oh, not quite.
Not helpful. Well, they ended up with another yellow in the house, so actually if they could, do they have another? Yeah,
They have another one. Yeah, they have hammer, so still have a chance. Red's, I'm sure, gonna try to guard it.
Yep. But if red doesn't guard it and they can drive back their yellow, they can get 4. Depends
They
on
do.
what,
They
all
could,
depends
yeah.
on what red does here. But 4 is just what they would love to have right
Yeah.
now.
Yeah, 4 would definitely change the swing of the game.
On sheet C, a yellow's coming in.
It's pretty good. They're gonna try to freeze to that red in the back of the house. I don't think it's gonna curl quite enough. So I think red is shot. Yeah, it looks like it.
Red's sitting 1 at the moment. Oh, and that was the end.
Oh, that was hammer. So I think red stole 1.
1 red on sheet C. And the which end was that? The 4th end?
That would be the 4th end. Yep. So that would make it 3-2, 3-2 for red after 4 ends.
That's the cautiously pessimistic team that now has 3.
Cautiously pessimistic. I like it.
I was actually playing a game with Chelsea Blank last 2 weeks ago on a Tuesday social, and somebody asked her about playing if she was playing in this, and she said, yeah, they have a team. They weren't too excited about it. They were kind of, let's say, cautiously pessimistic. And she's like, ooh, I have a team name.
I like it.
Yep. So we had a good laugh, and the next thing I knew, I looked at the lineup, and there was
That was
cautiously
actually the
pessimistic.
Nice.
So on this sheet, Fezzik Stream, do you know what that reference is to?
I have no idea.
Have you ever seen the movie Princess Bride?
I have.
Yeah.
Wait, yeah, right. There's a character. I don't remember. It's been a while.
Don't remember who Fezzik is?
Nope.
It was played by Andre the Giant.
Oh.
The big guy.
I did my ditch day stack was Princess Bride too. I'm like, I have some friends who might be laughing at me right now if they're listening to this. The fact that I don't remember Princess Bride.
Okay, so now a quiz for the live chat people. Do you know what the reference is to Fezzik Screams and the Princess Bride? Anybody?
I sure don't. And red right now is going for that run back. Sorry, yellow. Is going for that run back.
With that red in the house, they can no longer get there.
They can't get 4 anymore, but they can definitely get 3. But I think she's narrow. I don't think it's going to happen. I'd be afraid right now she's going to push them in for 2. Well, she didn't push them in for 2, so it's just 1.
So 1 red.
Yep, so she didn't make it any worse, but definitely didn't get what she wanted.
Another steal of 1 for Team McElroy. Okay, so we look over on sheet C. They finished the end, although I didn't know we got that right. So, but sheet A.
Oh. Well, sheet A
A.
hasn't finished, but for sheet A right now,
Let's
that
see.
was just hammer.
Yeah, it looks like 4 red.
I think that was a steal of 4 for red.
Wow, 4 red on sheet A. So puts Team Black. That is Team Black, right?
That is Team Black, yeah.
way ahead.
Yeah, so they're a bunch of junior curlers, I believe.
Yep, 2 of them.
I recognize 2 of them,
2
yeah.
on the Potomac team. Or 2 from Potomac Club, I should say.
Yeah, that would be Odessa Hoera. Is that how you say her last name?
Yeah, well, that's not exactly how I would pronounce it, but I don't know exactly.
I really should know.
And
But
Diana
I don't.
Black, that's the easy one. So
I could ask Bruce. He's sitting over there.
played
He
it
would definitely know how to pronounce Odessa's name, although Mark is also over there, and he would definitely know because they have the same last name.
And Odessa and Diana play sometimes with their fathers in games that are games that are not all women.
And on sheet D, it looks like red took 3, so that game is now tied up at 3 apiece.
Push it back. Behave. We can do this. Right. Draw in. That'll work. Yeah. Go ahead. Yeah. I think you're just being out there and just bring it in. Yes. Yes. All right, Howard. Yes. Draw behind.
So I never got any responses on the live chat about Fezzik Stream. So
I don't know the answer.
We don't have any. No Princess Bride fans. No guesses. Nobody's seen the movie. Who's the Princess Bride? Nobody that's looking it up quick on their web, doing a Google search to see what Fezzik Stream is.
I know my name is Inigo Montoya. You killed my father. Prepare to die.
That's a good one to know. Of course, you only hear it like 30 times in the movie.
Oh, yeah. At least. And I know the whole bit about iocane powder. Some very large rats or something. Rodents of unusual size.
ROUS.
Yeah. Perhaps back to curling.
Okay, so Bo did respond. Doesn't remember a dream. It wasn't a dream that he had. That's my next clue. It was a wish for him to have a good dream.
Yeah, I've seen the My Name Is tag. I've even written that on name tags before. When they make you write name tags and you really don't want to write your actual name and you write, my name is Inigo Montoya, you killed my father, prepared to die. Oh, I've done that.
I never thought of that.
Oh, I've done it. I'm not sure, the people who give you the name tags are usually happy about that, but whatever.
Oh, Bo got it. Yes.
Oh yeah,
So Bo, can you say the whole quote?
I don't know about that part. The I'm not left-handed part, I definitely remember.
Okay, yeah. Let's hit it. You gotta nose is not great. A little to the left.
I can't quote the full quote either, but it was something about. And so there was a battle between Fezzik and who was then, we can call him Red Pirate Roberts, having the battle back and forth, smashing into rocks, and I guess it was a strangulation finally took down Fezzik. But as strangulation goes, if you don't hold it too long, you don't kill him, you just make him pass out. So he's lying there on the ground, and And so the quote is something like, when you wake up, you'll have a horrible headache. Meanwhile, I hope you have a dream about large women. So now I'll have to go watch Princess Bride tonight when this match is over. So anyway, back to this game.
Yeah, I know, right? Curling.
Curling,
I had fun
yeah.
talking about Princess Bride, though.
Yeah, exactly. Who cannot have fun about that movie?
Oh, this looks really good. Oh, really nice.
And
That was pretty buried.
so yellow's still second, but
Yeah, I think Yellow's still second.
not that that does them any good at the moment.
Let's take this one out.
In a former life, by which I mean as an undergrad, I was a fencer. Fenced in college for 4 years, but picked up a weapon since. Fencing's a lot of fun.
Yes, yes.
And I think they were trying to hit that red in the back of the house, but that's going to way over
The
curl.
other red, maybe,
Yeah, so
does no good.
no. I mean, technically they have another one in the house, but I think red is first and third.
Yep. So those two in the back are
Not going to help them
not
much.
likely to gonna help anything.
I don't know if where is referring to where I fenced out of. That would have been Caltech, but that was graduated in 2009, so that was a long time ago.
Haven't had any fencing since then.
Nope.
Even though it's the state sport of Maryland, isn't it?
Is
that
it?
right?
I didn't know that.
I think is that right? I kind of remember something like that.
Yeah, fenced from 2005 2009. Ooh, that was a really nice shot on
But
C, I think.
maybe it was jousting. It was some strange sport.
Oh, I could believe it's jousting. They get really big into their Renaissance festivals here.
So red doing what? Is that coming in? Yes, coming in to touching the red. into
Yep,
the
but
full
it looks
red.
like they will be top 4 foot. So it gives Yell a chance to just nose that to be shot, but
Let's do control. Or do you want to do bumper? Control.
oh, nice.
I'm reading both
Yeah,
comments.
Yeah, I am too. I fenced against Courtney Hurley, and I lost to her, I think, 4-5. But I don't know, losing 4-5 to an Olympic medalist, I'll take it.
Frank asking about C, which we weren't looking at all. Sorry.
I actually kind of did see that shot. It was a really, really nice shot. I didn't quite see if it was a triple, but I sure saw a lot of yellow moving. I think it might have just been a double, but I didn't see it well enough.
Well, on our sheet, with yellow took out one of the red, promoted one red into the other, so yellow does now have shot rock.
Yes, Courtney Hurley was an épée fencer, and I switched a little bit between foil and épée, but anyway, curling. No more fencing.
No more fencing, no more movies.
Yup. I get easily sidetracked. I apologize. And yellow had a really nice shot there. So yellow is now sitting 1. Red is going to try to take that out.
Sweet, sweet, sweet.
It's looking good if they can hold it. I think they
Gonna
can.
jam on the one in the back. One of the ones in the back, but that's
I don't
good
think they're
enough.
too worried about that.
Nope, not at all. So red sitting 1 and 2.
Let's take this one out.
yellow's going to try to hit that one in the back and sit in the forefoot. I think they need to be on that. Maybe I'm wrong. Well, they're on it now, so. They got it. And they'll roll out a little bit, but they'll still be shot.
But, of course, that makes it the target since there's no guards at all.
Yeah, for sure. There's still things it could jam on, although even if it jams, it's not shot.
If we say we cannot allowed to talk about movies, we just don't have anything to talk about anymore.
Well, I think we're not that we're not allowed to talk about movies. It's just that we got really sidetracked into Princess Bride and fencing. Like, stop talking about the game. So we'll try to focus a little more on the games. But I think Red's just trying to hit that yellow out so that they can be sitting 2, maybe 3. Ooh, yeah, I think they're good.
Yeah, they're on the yellow.
All the way hard.
Boom.
Yep, that was a nice shot.
Yep, come on now. Come on.
So Red's now sitting 3.
Get it out of the way. Get it
Yellow's got 2 rocks left to make a miracle with.
Yep. And in sheet C, we're on the last 2 rocks. We've got 1 more for each team. I can't quite tell who's sitting. Oh, it looks like red. And then yellow is second. Both in the forefoot. So I think here red is going to either try... I think she's trying to guard. This is Allison's last. Maybe put another one in. Ah, looks like a guard. Just trying to wick it off, I think.
Yep, so the house is on sheet C, is just what we said before, no change there.
Yep.
And no change on sheet C here because we've just been waiting while they try to decide what to do. Over on sheet A, we got, is it 3 rocks left to go with yellow having hammer?
Yeah, I can't quite see what that house is set up right now, but it looks pretty empty. Yep, completely empty.
Yep, empty house on sheet A. So I'm guessing this is probably a draw attempt.
Yeah. Although, she might be trying to hit and roll based on where the broom is and which handle she's throwing. Yeah, I think she's trying to hit and roll. But I don't think it has enough weight for that, so it's going to overcurl.
Yeah, it's going way out there.
Yeah, it'll stick around, but won't do him much good because it'll be 3rd shot. It was a bit light for a hit and roll, and it was probably not enough ice for a straight draw.
And on sheet A, red did draw into the very back of the house.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah, no, this is perfect.
So on our feature sheet C, we have Virginia McElroy sending down her last skip rock. Trying to draw in or guard. What is that? Looks like a guard. Wait. Might curl too much to do much good. If it doesn't hog. Nope, it's not gonna hog. Okay, well, that's guard's really not guarding much. Maybe I guess it does guard direct hit on the red. On sheet A, the last red stone is coming in, or getting, looks like it's going to be a guard. Oh, sheet C, they're clearing the rocks, but I didn't see what happened. Hopefully we'll see a score in a minute in sheet C.
Great. All right, I stepped away for a minute to get some water.
Yep, you didn't miss anything except a guard, a high guard on with that red rock that's just across the log line. That's all he missed on this sheet. So
looks like C posted their score already. That was 1 red, which makes sense since it was sitting that way when I left. So steal of 1.
And on sheet A, they're down to the hammer. So yellow throwing theirs, and all that there's that red still in the back of the house on sheet A. So
And on B, it's his hammer, and I think she's just trying to draw in for 1. They're going hard, so I'm guessing that means they think it's light. And I think from looking at it, I agree with them. I think Sarah does too.
Yep, gave up on it.
Yep, so I think that's going to be 2 red.
And over on sheet A, they're sweeping, trying to get that yellow to count.
Yeah, and that's hammer 2, I think. I don't think it will. Oh, it tapped it.
Yeah, that's.
Oh, I think it will. I think it will.
So that's 1 yellow.
Yeah, I think that was good.
So 1 yellow on sheet A.
Yep.
Keeps Team O'Connor in the game. Those interested in sheet C, we got a couple of guards sitting out front.
Yep, couple center guards.
Center guards, and not too much excitement at the moment.
Yeah, better go.
On B, looked like they tried to draw behind, but came up a little short. I haven't been paying that much attention to D, but looks like in the 5th, red stole 1, meaning that they are now up 4-3.
Yellow's got 4 stones in the house at the moment with no reds well, except there's a red coming in at the moment, which is going to hit something.
Almost certainly. So they're trying to make sure it doesn't hit their own red, and it does not.
Well, so it bumps up a yellow, but they're sitting probably 3.
I think they're still sitting 3 or 4.
Yellow at the moment. Could be 4. Sheet B, coming in. Oh, they hit a guard, so.
That's on C.
C, sorry.
It's all good.
Where am I?
But they hit a guard, but it
getting
is
late.
still. Oh, I know. It's past my bedtime. They hit a guard, but it was still free guard rule, so they are putting theirs back in play. Now the shooter should have gone out of play, I believe. I think that's the rule.
Yeah, did they not take it out?
They did not, I don't think. I think that.
Maybe they're still working on it there.
Or they're still talking about it.
Yeah.
I think they're debating the rule too. But they're leaving it.
Maybe it's a skip's call. You think the skip's allowed to leave it? I don't think so.
I don't think so either. I'm not an expert in the rules, admittedly, but I'm fairly certain if you hit a guard out of play, your shooter is removed regardless.
Yep, that's what I thought. Okay, here we have another red draw in.
Yep, that was a really good one.
Yep.
Sitting right under cover. So now we have red sitting two, both behind the tee, but both also being guarded by those corner guards.
But plenty of room to sit on them. Oh, there's my wife commenting now. Hi, Arden. So I'm not clicking the cameras today, Arden, to this evening, because we have a newbie on the camera switches here. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to remember the name, but it's not coming to me. Jessica, there I got it. It's like I knew that name. It's like Jessica. Thank you, Jessica, for taking the controls here.
And Jessica, also another former college curler.
Who doesn't like chatting in the web? She just like pushing the buttons.
She'll be quiet, but I believe I'm right. And former college curler for MIT, yeah? Yeah. So MIT college curling is representing on the webcasting right now.
Oh, Arden says, Jessica, good job with the cameras.
Thank you.
And Bo commented on the 5-rock rule.
I don't know if that's what they were debating. I think they were debating whether or not the shooter went out, or because I think they were fairly certain that the stone they hit out was supposed to go back into play, but the fact that they didn't take out the shooter confused me. But
come February, March, we're going to have the club nationals played in our at our curling club, and then we'll have officials here, and a lot of our people will be trained as officials, so a lot more people will be up on the rules at that point.
yep. And it looks like pretty good, but had a little too much weight there.
So moved the reds, but they're still both shot.
Yeah. So red, I think, trying to get another one in here. If they do, yellow might be in a bit of trouble. And they will, but they might be a hair heavy.
Well, that's fine for what they need at the moment.
Yeah, it gives us a bunch of backing to yellow.
Yeah.
So I think they would have ideally liked to be a little higher,
Yeah.
but
Exactly, but they're not too worried at this point.
nah, I don't think so. They're still sitting two. They're sitting two with a 8-point lead, so I think they're not too worried.
So Over on sheet C, we got yellow sitting 1 with how many rocks left to play? Maybe 2, 3?
At least
Can't quite
3,
see.
I think.
Oh, that's so heavy. That's so heavy.
Let's see. Well,
Oh, it's nothing at all.
yellow would have hammer anyway.
Oh, that's a pretty good draw by, is that Heidi's shot? That's Heidi's
Nope.
shot. She will definitely sit 1.
Yep, nice shot, Heidi, for the moment. And she's got backing, so even if they hit it,
Yeah,
It's
so
most
they're going to have a
likely
hard
to
time
be
getting that out. They're going
jamming
to
the
try. Now, on A right now, yellow is sitting 2, but I think the end's only about half over, so too early to say much. So red is trying to hit that stone out. They're a little wide, I think.
yeah,
Not sure it's going to come back.
I think it's going to tap it, but
Yeah, it won't help too much. Oh, it definitely got it, but
still shot rock.
yep. So, yellow is still shot, but red is second and third anyway.
So yellow trying to draw down and get another one somewhere in that, somewhere else buried there. So I think on sheet C they're just starting skip rocks. So we got 4
Yep.
rocks left up there.
Yep, so this is Allison's first. And it looks like she's just trying to draw.
And over on sheet A, Team Black just knocked out one of the yellows. Is that right, Team Black? Which one? Yeah,
Yep.
Team Black.
Black is red.
Yeah. So, but it's still sitting yellow 1 maybe. Yeah, on sheet A.
I can't tell.
So the draw here was not a draw, it's just guarding their shot, which
Yep.
maybe if their goal now is just to get a score and end, then maybe a guard is what they want.
Yeah, I don't know. Really, unless they can get a really big end, which I think they're going to have a hard time doing. I don't know. I don't know how much good 1 does other than the moral victory.
It's the dignity point.
Yeah, sometimes that's what you need.
Yep. It gives you that encouraging, you know you can win an end and let's keep going. Because if they don't get a point on this end, I think they'd call it a game.
Yeah.
And even a point might not be enough to keep them going.
Yeah, I don't know. With a 7-point deficit with 2 ends left, depends how tired you are.
Yeah, exactly what I was thinking.
And I think the winner. Okay, I said this earlier, and I promptly forgot what I just said. But I think the winner of B and C, both of those winners, have to play again tomorrow at 9 a.m.
And if they win, they get to play
again at noon. So both of those teams have kind of a long path to the final. In essence, it's 3 in a row.
So they'd be happy to go home early.
Yeah. So I think unless it's close, the natural thing to do would be concede, but it's up to the skips at the end of the day. So if they don't want to, they don't have to.
So let's see what's happening here first. So red drawing in.
Red's trying, but I don't think they're going to get to shot.
Nope, there's now sitting second and third. And fourth.
Yeah. Yeah. But I don't think they're going to get that yellow out.
I don't think they're worried about getting that
Oh,
yellow
no,
out.
they're not. They'd be happy with a force.
So on sheet C, we got yellow sitting.
I can't tell if it's 1 or 2.
At least 1.
They tried to draw a second one in behind, but came up a little light. I can't quite tell if it's enough. I think it's not. I think it's red second.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure red second. So here comes Sarah with her first skip stone of this end.
Yeah.
Trying to bump up a yellow, I guess.
Yep. And I think that's going to come up light. I'm not even sure they're going to get it over. Oh, they will get it over.
But it's not going
But it's definitely going to be a guard.
Not going to promote anything. Not even touch anything. They're still thinking about things on sheet C, so no change there.
Yeah, they're still talking that one over.
Oh, I guess there was another hammer stone, so that it's another red stone. So it is now down to the hammer on sheet C. Yellow is still sitting 1.
Oh, this is hammer.
Yep.
So I think yellow's trying to draw for 2 then. Or trying to either draw or top theirs up for 2.
Yep.
Ooh, actually, no, they have a hit for 3?
Yeah.
I think they do. Is that what they're trying?
Okay.
I can't tell.
Yeah, I mean that. Well, if they get the roll, they need to get it roll in. So.
Right. But I think it's there. I can't tell what they called.
Yeah.
By which I mean I'm
It
trying
could-
to pay
it could
attention
be
to 3
either
sheets
way.
at once
Yeah, it
and
could
doing a
be
bad
either
job.
way the program is. We'll find out soon. Okay, on our sheet we got the red stone coming in for another draw attempt.
But the answer is probably no, because I'm going to go swim in the morning. Oh, this looks pretty decent. Are they going to hit it enough? Oh, I can't tell. I think that might be enough to get shot.
Yeah, well. It's certainly, yeah, it looks like it's biting a little bit more red.
I
than
think
yellow
it
one
is. And on sheet C, yellow did in fact throw the hit and roll, and I think
Wow.
it is for 3.
Nice. That really keeps the game going on sheet C. So well, that's going to give you going another 2 ends, I bet.
Yep.
So we might be switching there soon, depending on how tired they are on sheet B here.
Yeah, I would not be surprised if this is the last end it'll be. But on C, it is now a very close game. I believe it was 3, and therefore I think it is now 5-4 after 6. So very close. D is also a very close game. After 6, it is also 5-4.
Okay, here comes a hard throw from Sarah.
I don't think it was that hard, but also inside.
Trying to bump something in.
Yeah.
And they're not going to bump anything in.
No.
So one yellow, one red.
I think it was 1 red. Let's see if they decide. Yeah, they did.
Yep. Okay, so
Sarah
game
sent
over.
the indication to shake, and they are. So that'll finish our game on the feature sheet. I think should we switch over to C?
Yep, let's switch over to first.
I apologize to those who are really interested in the game in sheet A.
There. Let's show the picture, Team McElroy.
Those are our winners
Congratulations.
from Philadelphia.
Moving on to play tomorrow morning.
Yep.
And now
Congratulations or
C.
condolences, depending on if you like sleep or not. I mean, certainly congratulations on winning. Condolences on having to wake up early.
So we're moving on to sheet C here.
Yep.
Rotate the cameras around and we'll watch. So there comes the first rock, just center guard.
And it looks like on A they are also shaking. I didn't see what the final outcome was in the last end, but I'm pretty sure it was a win for Team Black.
Yeah, no question about that. So Team Black with their two Potomac girls and two, where were the other two from? I can't remember.
I'm not sure. They already took down the sign, so.
Yeah. Our new feature sheet C.
Yep. And
so that's Team Cautiously Pessimistic versus Team Layman. I think we're there.
I think you can probably get to this one.
Oh.
all right. So we have a center guard up from red. And yellow tried to draw behind, which they did, but it was a little heavy, so they drew to the back of the house.
So it's buried, but not in a useful sort of way.
Yeah. So now red's trying to draw, but it looks a little light to me. They're going hard, but I think it might be hogged. Yep.
One more.
Well, I can't actually see the broom right now, but I believe they're trying to draw behind again. That's a bit wide, but I think that's okay as long as they can get it in, or at least that's what they're thinking. And not quite. So now red will try to draw behind. And they've got some backing. Carly took a little bit of a slip, but she's all right.
Oh, looks like a hog.
Yeah, after that slip, she didn't get a great release on it, but that's all right. She's laughing about it, so she's clearly all right.
Oh, and Bo asking if you're going to be around tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, probably a combination of sleep and then having to go swimming.
I suspect there'll be somebody else hanging out in the morning. They'll be glad to jump on. What do you think?
Yeah, probably.
Usually a good crowd here on the Sunday.
You get what you get. All right, let's try it again.
And trying again, draw.
He's cool.
It has good weight. Probably pretty good line. Not in the greatest position to see this sheet, admittedly, but it's over curling.
Well, it's shot rock.
Yep, it's definitely shot rock, but it over curled, so it's actually wide open now.
Yep, it is. Looks like draw down to it, I think.
That was what she was topping for. It's well behind the tee. It's back 8, so.
Past the guard.
No, not quite. So, looks like the red is actually now fairly guarded.
Yeah, from a direct shot.
Yeah.
Anyway.
As I said, I'm really not, where I'm sitting right now is not the best angle to be able to see sheet C, but you can see it decently well. Sorry.
It's really just kind of an open pit. Like, here.
Oh, a bunch of rocks banging around over there on sheet D.
But top 4 depth is good. Same thing.
So sheet D, got red has a stone on the button, and yellow setting second and third.
I think red's trying to just draw another one in, and that looks actually pretty good for a draw.
Yes, line, yes, line, yes, line.
I think she's trying to make sure it's on that back yellow. It's not going to be.
Nice shot.
But it was a really nice shot. It puts them top 4 foot. Now sitting first and second.
But doubleable, probably.
Definitely doubleable.
I think they got a clear shot at it. No, double, or a good enough shot for it's a little tight, but I think they can do it.
At least enough to get a hit on
Or
it.
at least get one out of there.
Yeah. But it looks wide to me.
Yeah, and still going out. Yeah, it's not going to hit anything, I don't think. Maybe the one on the back.
Yeah, well, that's their own though. No, I don't say. Oh well, it touched it but didn't do any harm.
Well, might be a little harm. It gives a little more backing for the red if they do try a double.
Who's in the NASA sweater? That's Carly. I don't actually know if she changed her last name or not. I found out today that she's now married to Cody. I don't know when that happened, but congratulations to the two of them. I know Cody's watching. And so they're going to come up with a guard. So that nicely guards their shot rock as well as the second.
Yep, nice throw.
So what do you want to hit?
Exactly, or the opposite. Just off.
It says that Carly Meyer is what the name in the roster is. So, what are they trying to do?
I don't know. They might be trying to peel.
Yeah, it's not a draw. It's sort of.
No, that's not enough
ice.
ice for a draw, so I think they might just be trying to peel it out.
Peel the guard, or
Yep.
peel. Try to get past. Nah, I don't think. No,
I think
not
they're just
getting
trying to
past
peel the guard, yeah. Open things up.
Still pretty wide again.
Yeah,
Looks like
she's
it's
calling them off,
the
so.
same path as the last yellow went
Yeah,
through, I think.
might miss everything. And it
Yep,
will.
Just the same path. So red wants another guard, probably. Just a matter about how deep you want it. on sheet D, they're down to the last three rocks of the end. So the first red skip stone coming on sheet D.
The first red stone actually coming on sheet C as well. This will be Allison's first.
And sheet D hasn't changed since last time we talked about it as far as the house go. It's still sitting one red. So
Heather says go for 3. I think she's encouraging Allison to draw another one in. Although unfortunately we can't actually pass on any of the messages to the players on the ice, so.
And I don't think they would be checking the live stream at the moment.
No, absolutely not. And Frank says yes, tap for 3. I agree. So.
Well, and the answer
But
is
it looks like that's what
tap.
they're doing, so looks
Tap.
pretty good.
And they're sitting 3.
Indeed, although it's a little bit more open than I think they'd hoped for, but still not bad at all.
So sets up
It's
for a
open end, but
double,
doubleable, yeah.
but
It kind of makes it easier for them to hit the shot rock, but I think if they hit and are able to make the double, I don't think they're shot. So
yeah, that's exactly what I was thinking. It might be possible, but I doubt it.
yeah, we're not going to pass on any strategy though. That's
Saying hi is the same as let's make this shot. Coaching through
Yeah.
the window.
we're not going to do that. But
Might get disqualified, like who was the tennis player who got accused of coaching.
yeah, at the national level or even like play down level, they won't even allow you to have Fitbits because they're afraid of the communications features. So, not that this is the national level or anything, but
So over on sheet D, 2 more stones did nothing. So it's still setting 1 red with the red hammer stone getting thrown in a few seconds here. Okay, the hammer stone on sheet D is in motion. You'll be seeing it on the right side of the screen in
Looks like
about
got pretty
15
good
seconds.
weight. I think that way it was a little less than 15.
Well, there
Maybe not.
it comes.
Ooh.
And it's going to bump a little.
I don't think it's
but
gonna bump
nope,
enough.
Nope, nothing. No change. So that's definitely 1 red.
Yep, just 1.
1 red on sheet D.
Now that ties it up going into the last end, though.
But they don't get hammer. So yellow will have hammer.
So red will play hard for the steal, and yellow will play to just take as many as they can, but 1 is all they need. Any more than 1 doesn't really do them much good.
So the last yellow stone coming in on sheet C.
They're worried it's going to crash. They're telling them hard. But it's not going to. Oh, it is going to crash. Ooh.
Oh, and bumped another red in.
Ooh, yeah. So that is
That's very painful.
Oh, not a steal, sorry. It is red sitting for after.
And the hammer stone yet to come.
So there's a draw for 5.
Oh, they had moved a yellow out of the house, forgetting that there was still red had hammer,
Oh.
so they had to put that yellow back in.
Well, I don't think that's really going to come into
Well,
play.
it depends where this hammer ends up. It might actually come into play.
That's true. Something could jam on that, so, but.
You just have to touch white.
Nevertheless, I don't think it's going to. Oh, yeah, that's true. It could have definitely come into play, too, if they don't quite get to full 12.
Chelsea says it just has to touch white.
Yep.
And doesn't even really have to do that. So.
Yep. And Allison's throwing the hammer here, and
That looks like a lot of rock.
she's saying it looks heavy.
How much rock do you feel like that is?
That's certainly got enough to come in. So
Yeah, definitely a little heavy.
might bump something, but they
But
don't care.
will it stick around? Oh yeah, it'll stick around.
Yep.
Oh yeah, I'll be 5
1, 2,
red.
3, 4, 5. There it is. 5 red for team cautiously
Pessimistic, yeah.
Maybe they're feeling a little more optimistic at the moment.
Cautiously less pessimistic.
So we're going to see another end on sheet C.
Yep.
And on sheet D also.
Yeah.
So sheet D 3 stones ahead of sheet C at the moment.
There are some happy viewers who are cheering on that team and say woo and clap.
Yep, I agree.
I'm sure there are probably also viewers cheering for the other team, so we're a little less thrilled by that, but still a lot of game left, by which I mean one end.
Okay, sheet D, red drew 1 into the house. But it's wide open, I think. They're pretty open for a hit. And it looks like they're going for the hit. On sheet C, just going for the center guard or top 12. Guard, I don't think it's going to make it in.
And on C, I think that's over.
Center guard.
Allison jumped in to sweep it and just got it over. And yellow's going to try to draw to the outside. So right now yellow is fairly desperate for points. They have to get 4 to tie it up.
Ooh, easy, I'm hot.
The thrower was not.
Not at all happy, and
No.
it's not going to do any. Gonna come if they keep sweeping, it's just going to go out of bounds.
Yeah.
So it's either hog
I don't think
or out
it's
of
gonna do
bounds.
them much
That's their choice. Do
good.
you want it to hog or do you want it out of bounds?
And it's going to go out of bounds. Yeah.
There might have been that little less sweeping. It might have ended up just over the hog and just not out of bounds. But
Yeah, but I think even if they had just gotten it at that corner, I don't think it would have done them any
Nope,
good.
that would have been a pretty funny shot, actually, if it would have been stuck in that corner.
I'm kidding, I did know that.
Never seen that happen.
I think I have, but then it never came into play, so you know.
I did have an interesting game a couple weeks ago where we had a stone that was completely behind the hog line and still in play.
I have seen that.
And it was like one bumped into another, into another, and
That does happen.
but it's like every time you walk past that, you wanted to move it. You wanted to move it out. It just felt wrong. It's like.
And I think to answer Heather's question of did Allison sweep that stone over the hog and then just call a peel of shame, I think the answer to that is yes. And Frank agrees, yes. I have definitely thrown the peel of shame before. But if you're throwing the peel of shame, that also means your team is doing well enough that you can throw the peel of shame. So it's not that shameful.
Wait, is it in? Can we take it? It's not in. Oh, okay.
You can see sheet D in the background there. What do you see in that partial picture is what's in the house. 1 red and 1 yellow.
Yep.
And
Looks like yellow sitting maybe?
yeah.
Can't quite tell.
Probably, but it's probably going to change in a few seconds anyway.
Yep, what changed just now.
Yep.
Now red is sitting too.
And there's red on sheet C, just sails on through.
I couldn't
Probably
tell. Yeah, I was
probably
going to say she
intentionally.
might have called it through. I didn't actually watch, but.
So yellow trying for a draw. Sweeping.
I'm trying to draw behind.
might be a little heavier than they wanted.
Yep. Well, I think red's honestly just going to try to run yellow out of stones because
Yep.
they're already down to 5, and they need to score 4. So I think she's just calling a hit. I mean, they don't really care if they give up 1 or 2.
And they don't care if they hit the guard or the one in the back.
Oh, they don't
really.
care
If
at
they
all.
get the guard out, that's just
As long
fine.
as they get something out.
But
I think they will.
No, it picked something. It's going for the guard.
Well, but a guard's or
Oh.
taking out the guard is perfectly fine as long as they don't just.
Yeah, it picked something. It picked something and lost weight there.
Yeah,
so
it didn't have the
go
weight.
well. Yeah, it was.
That was not ideal.
So yellow hangs in there.
Yep.
On sheet D, we got a bunch of guards, and yellow.
Yeah, yellow got one right on the button there.
Yellow on the button, and
Fairly buried.
yeah, another yellow one coming in. Another
And on
attempt
D,
for a
it
guard.
doesn't really matter who or how many anybody scores. It's whoever scores wins.
What do we have? Looks like another draw or a guard. It's going to be a guard.
I think they didn't want a guard, but they're going to get a guard. I think if you're red, you still just keep hitting things out.
Yep, got to hit something. Well, I mean, he could draw.
Well,
it.
she's drawing.
It's not bad if he can land on the yellow.
I mean, it's all dependent on what your players can throw. If they can't throw hits, then trying to call a hit is not the greatest idea because then you flash it, and that's how you give up a real big end.
Yep.
Been there, done that, got the T-shirt.
Having played with Chelsea, I've known her to miss a lot of hits, so so it's probably the best call here. But it's not going to make it. It's
Nope,
going to guard.
I think that's going to be a
Not
guard.
what they want, but really guarding 2 of yellow and keeping other yellows from the house, that's not bad either. So
Yeah.
that's not ideal, but anything that keeps yellow out of the house.
Yeah, I'm not counting well because apparently counting is hard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So they have 4 yellows left to throw. Because I think somehow I got confused between yellow and red earlier and thought they only had 5 when they had more than that.
And over on sheet D, that yellow draw attempt ended up just biting way off to the left where you can't see it, but it's not counting now, so.
But yellow is still sitting 1 on D.
Yep.
And it doesn't really matter how many they're sitting. It just matters who's counting after all the stones are thrown. So
yellow trying to
yellow's
draw,
trying to get another one
and they
in,
get it past the
and they
red.
did. It almost looked like it kissed it a little bit, but it doesn't really matter.
I
They
don't-
did get that in, and
I
that's buried.
Don't think there was any kiss going on there, but a brush of lips maybe. It didn't change directions as far as I could tell.
I didn't see it change directions, but it sure looks like it got mighty close, so I couldn't tell.
Oh.
I think
So a
she's
lot of-
trying the
It
hit.
hit something. There's a lot of weight, and it's going to hit something.
Yeah.
Well,
I wouldn't call that a ton of weight.
no, it wasn't as much weight as I thought. Might actually promote something. Why is that?
Oh,
no,
boy.
oh, another guard. Yikes.
Ooh, well, you got an end here.
Yeah, it's not all what they should be at the moment.
The yellow certainly has a chance to bring this back. Because they're sitting 3 right now. Just need 4 to tie it, and if it goes to a tie, it will go to Skips Rocks. They will not play an extra. I believe the rules say they only play an extra end, by which I mean Bo told me in the last game. They will only play an extra end in the final. So we'll go to Skips Rocks if it's tied.
So, Yellow drawing in.
So I
trying to
think
get
this is a
another
guard.
rock or yeah, it's just going to guard.
Well, they're not. That's what they called. It looked like they were thinking about the guard. I don't know if that was the final decision, but
Yep, because they need another point in the house.
they do. But they also want to make sure red can't just hit
Yep.
them out.
Oh, a groan going up about sheet D. Didn't actually see what happened. Somebody hit something, but yellow is still sitting 1.
There's some discussion here on C as to what the best call is, and I think they're going to try the hit through the port to try to get rid of that yellow in the top 8 foot.
A lot of weight.
That's a ton of weight.
That's way outside
Yeah.
where the original plan was. Maybe they're trying to promote another red
Oh,
end.
they're looking at plan B.
Yep. But didn't get that either, so no good at all.
But they
Except-
got
well,
a yellow out of play.
Yeah, they did make a bigger hole for them to hit through. So, yeah.
And since they're really just trying to run them out, getting rid of a yellow is still helpful, though not as helpful as getting rid of one of the hot ones in the house.
So over on sheet D, yellow hogged. So still sitting yellow 1 with a lot of guards out there. And looks like 3 rocks left to go on sheet D. Is that right? No, 2. Which one? Yeah, 2 rocks left to go on sheet D.
Bruce just made his prediction of who's going to win on C. I'm not as convinced as I think he was. Because he hung up the people who are going to play on each sheet for tomorrow.
Sheet D, the last red stone is coming down. They got to get that yellow out, or yellow doesn't even have to bother throwing their last stone.
Whoa, 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 no, please no.
They're calling them off. They're saying, please no, is what I'm hearing. So they really wanted to curl. I think it's not going to curl nearly as much as they were hoping, and they're worried about tapping red in, which they will not do. So it's not horrible. They guarded it up and still sitting 3.
So in sheet D, they're shaking hands. They decided no reason to throw that last stone.
Yeah,
Well,
if
let's
yellow
call it-
had hammer and they were
call
sitting
it yellow
1,
one.
there's no way you throw that
So,
last one.
yep.
You shake.
Mhm.
I've seen people try to force them to throw the last one, and you're like, but I'm just going to throw it right to the boards. Why would I?
Oh, it was one yellow. Yep.
So I don't remember which team was which,
Yeah,
but
the
on D, yellow will
did
have
get it.
one.
Okay,
That's
sorry, I
team. Look, I didn't see which one. What teams are on D?
The team D is the House Cats. Team Dunham beat the House Cats.
And here, red is just trying to promote one in, and they will. So now, red is 3rd shot. But since yellow has to score 4, another the only way to do that would be to get rid of that yellow one.
Or somehow promote their yellow. Which one do you know? There's. Yeah, the back. They can't promote the back yellow into the to outbeat the red. So yeah, they'd have to get rid of that red one.
Yeah, I'd have to get rid of that red one and stick around. So that was a really great shot for Allison to really put the pressure on.
So here's our picture of Team Dunham, who just won the game on sheet D. And so we didn't ever click the final.
Oh, and Andy
there
is
on
here to watch.
today. Oh, he is.
Andy
oh,
and
yep.
Eli.
Okay.
I didn't see either of them earlier. Is Kim playing as well?
Don't think so.
Since Eli was here, I thought maybe his mom was playing.
No, I haven't. I mean, I've seen Kim around, but I don't remember seeing her play at all.
I didn't look. I did see Kim was here at some point. Whether she was curling or not, I didn't pay attention.
So, all down to this hammer shot, and if anything is possible.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't know how you get rid of that red one. To be honest, I don't see a way of getting rid of it. I don't know if I'm just not creative enough, but I don't know. There might be a port through there. I can't see from this angle. I don't think there's a way to run back that top yellow one into that red one. I think the angle is just not there for that. So I don't know if you can just go after that red one straight. There's an angle for that. It's hard to tell from where I'm sitting.
I'm pretty sure not. I can't see. I mean, you can drive the red back into the red to get the red out, but
yeah, it doesn't really do you much good.
But doesn't do any good if you don't get that yellow.
Because then you only get 3. Yeah, I'd say at this point, there are relatively few options for yellow. The redirect off the guard. Yeah. That might be there. It's a bit of a circus shot, as I call it. The
redirect off.
Maybe.
That way?
I think, yeah. I don't know.
Yeah, I mean, that's probably the only option. And it's not, I don't know if it's even possible.
Yeah. Bruce was talking about it.
Yeah.
Because you have to somehow, you have to get one of your yellows to hit that red out.
Yep.
And then stick around and not let that red crash on any of the yellows behind it. It's probably possible, but I don't immediately see how.
No, we need to run a supercomputer simulation here, and with all the possibilities.
Yeah, Bo says the in-off takeout, which probably is there. I think I see what he's suggesting. Sort of, it's actually kind of what they're calling. I think a hit coming inside out, kind of wicking off that outside guard, and then back into that red one, taking out the red one, and somehow sitting in the top 12. If they make that, I'd be pretty impressed.
They deserve to win if they make that.
Yeah, well, and even that would only be for the tie.
Yep.
But I guess it's there. Watching them prove me completely.
Might as well try. Nothing to lose at
That's
this
true.
point.
Absolutely nothing to lose.
A lot of weight.
Oh, that's a ton of weight.
Something will get hit. I'll predict that.
Whoa, this is interesting. Oh, this will be interesting. Oh, no.
Oh, my prediction was wrong. Nothing got hit. Okay, so
So that'll end that game.
So yellow got a couple points, but game over.
I am sure Jennifer Jones did make
I guess we should
a
put
shot like that.
So that was that 3 yellow? Is that what they ended up? I
I think it was just 2.
2, yeah, okay.
It was just 2. But it doesn't really matter, to be honest.
But we still should have
Anything under 4
something
is
on there.
all the same.
Okay, well, let's show the scoreboard again and scores, just click on the scores there. There we go. Oops, oh, it already was there. Okay, sorry. So that's the final score. We can show some, why don't we show all the team pictures again? So all the winning team pictures. So start on sheet A. There's the Team Black 1 on sheet A. Congratulations. And sheet also red 1, Team McElroy on sheet B. Sheet C, the red 1, we're cautiously pessimistic. And sheet D, yellow 1, Team Dunham. Congratulations, and we'll see all those teams back tomorrow. Well, some of them tomorrow morning and some of them tomorrow noon.
I believe the C event will be going on at 9 a.m. and the B event, that was the semis for them, so they will be playing again in the finals.
Okay, I guess we'll, actually we can say since they already posted our sheet B players for tomorrow, so what you're going to expect to see at our the 9 a.m. or 9:30, whatever their first draw.
Yeah, something like that.
I think
9:30 sounds right.
So is the
that'll be Team Laura and Stacy from Potomac, which is Dawn Finley, but apparently now Laura Finlay, so they can be Team Laura and Stacy. Stacy Slett. Is that how you say her last name? Slett?
I'm not sure.
Laura Barantes. I think that's how you say her name too. And Stacy Bishop versus Cautiously Pessimistic, who we just saw. That's Allison Kemper, Chelsea Blink. That's not quite their order, is it? They had Shannon playing.
They change their order every time, I think. So
it's listed here as Maddie
Maddie Clow, yep.
And Carly Meyer. But I think they had Shannon Carney playing instead of Maddie.
So they'll be...
I don't know who's going to be playing tomorrow.
They'll be playing... somebody, those two teams will be playing tomorrow, and we'll see who shows up to play for them.
Yep.
So that's it for today. We'll say goodbye. See you tomorrow morning.
Thank you all for watching.